O'Reilly.
Check engine light on? Take the guesswork out of your check engine light with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free and provides a report with solutions based on over 650 million vehicle scans verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we can recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Hashtag no music, no intro.
2-0, baby.
Saints are 2-0 since the first time in a decade.
Whew.
Ryan.
Y'all niggas teams ain't winning? Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me. Bro, this last thing the world needs is the Saints be good and us have this podcast.
Man,
Bro. Oh, we got a lot to talk about. Saints, Monday Night Football, beat the Panthers in a divisional game, which is an important game that they needed to win to stay on pace with the 2-0 Falcons and the 2-0 Bucks. They did it Monday Night Football. I tweeted this and I meant it sincerely. The New Orleans Saints have a Super Bowl caliber winning defense.
I agree.
This is the best defense in Saints history. I said it, Ryan.
Say it with your chest.
This is the best defense in Saints history. Now, I get it. They've gone to get some offensive lines that have been, quote unquote, not good, and I understand that. But unlike Saints defenses in the past, when they've gone against offensive lines that have had backups, second string, third string, that defense would not get any pressure.
Right.
Defensive line, no pressure. That is not the case with this defense. Cameron Jordan looks like Cameron Jordan. Big creep, getting paid, and it might not be by the Saints if you keep playing like this, bro. Like,
Straight up.
Big creep
Straight up.
is playing the best football of his career, and they hit a home run with Brian Bresee. Now I know his strip sack got taken away for a little ticky-tack holding call on a Paulson Adebo, but number 90, bro.
You bringing it, bro.
The defense is legit. This defense kept them in this game. Their defense won them this game, and I want to give a lot of credit to the defense. I want to give some credit to someone who was not mentioned the entire game was Marshawn Lattimore because he shut down his complete side of the field, bro. Bryce Young wasn't even looking at that way.
He was out there bored, bro. Just like, damn, give me something.
Remember the Richard Sherman, yawn that he used to do, bro.
Yeah.
So I want to give an immense amount of credit to the defense for being able to play like they played. I get it, right? We had concerns going against a running quarterback, a scrambling quarterback, how they used to play them in the past. Bryce Young got that one big run, but for the most part, kept them contained.
Yeah,
rushed it was like, and that's the thing when you get that interior pressure, bro. You can't escape to the outside. And
no, man,
it's over. It's over. We gotta talk about the offense though. Oh, yeah. I know they won. But for the bus to keep going, for the bus to take off and hit the heights it needs to take off to, the offense, primarily the offensive line. Now, this is the O-line was a question that we had coming into this offseason, going into training camp, going into OTAs. We had the same questions about the defensive line, right? Defensive line has shut us up.
Yep.
Bresee, Colin Saunders, Nathan Shepard. I've seen enough. What will have me truly convinced if them going against a higher class of offensive line and they still able to do this.
Everybody offensive line is struggling.
Everybody. So, but that said, this team will go as far as their offensive line will take them.
Straight up, man.
Period.
Straight up. Because honestly, they should have lost that game last week with the way the O-line played, but they were able to gut it out. And look, the defense kept them in this game tonight, bro. Like, kept them in this game because even though they moved the ball well for the most part, they couldn't punch it in. Then they started making mistakes. Derek Carr threw an interception.
Terrible interception.
Terrible interception. It was just, it's like, where are you, offense? Like, what is the – and I see people on the timeline, they're flaming Pete Carmichael. I understand that, but I don't think it's Pete. Like, I really don't.
I don't either, man.
I think his play calls have been really, really good. I think the things he's been doing with motion, with some of his play designs, the things he did tonight with Taysom, it's just good. Like, I really don't have a problem with what Pete's doing, but it's just the execution for the most part for the offensive line. Like you said, the pass protection has not been good. 4 sacks tonight for Derek Carr. Like, that would have been unacceptable years past. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's crazy because the offensive line is healthy. Like, that was the main worry going in. It was like, man, we just get them healthy, have the offensive line, the starting 5. They've been healthy. It's just ain't been good. It ain't just been like Trevor Penning. He wasn't perfect tonight, but he was much better than last week.
Yeah, he wasn't the sole reason.
Was not the sole reason. I mean, Cesar Reeves was getting worked. A lot of times just the blitz pickup wasn't where it needed to be. I don't know if that's on the quarterback. I don't know if that's on the center. I don't know. I don't understand how that works. I just feel like Carolina Panthers, and look, the Carolina Panthers D-line, we talked about it on the preview. They're not a slouch. It's not like –
Nope.
And I thought the defense coordinator dialed up some good blitzes, good timely, delayed blitzes and stuff like that. It just kept the offense on its heels, man. And when we did get to the red zone, it just wasn't working, man. Like, at least in the first half. Now, the second half,
right.
My favorite player of all time.
TJJ?
Tony Jones Jr. Look, bro, I give up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just give up, man. Like, I couldn't stand him. I wanted him off the team, but he came back. Had his first touchdowns. He had 2 touchdowns tonight. I give him this props, man. Like, I ain't hating, bro. Do your thing, baby.
He said in the presser the first one was for his wife's birthday, and the second one was for him. So listen,
that's nice.
I think I don't want to. I'm trying not to be negative, bro. I'm trying to keep the vibes 2-0. I said it on the preview pod. What I say? I said after the Green Bay game, this team gonna be 3-0, bro. Said it with my chest, bro. I believed it. I believed it.
And look, man, like, we complaining about the offense, but last week we complained about the run game. They put up 134 tonight. Look, what we said, we was looking for 80 yards. Like,
yeah, you said 80, bro. I said 65.
You said 65. They put up 134, and they mixed it up with Taysom like we hoped for. They did their thing. It's just I think we can't get everything matching at the same time.
That's what it is. And I think some of the criticism for Pete is you brought up that the stat in the run game. It was annoying that on these 3rd and 2s or short yardage situations, instead of relying on the run game, or instead of using Taysom, it was a pass, and it didn't work well. I think some of that, and I know we'll probably get detracted and say that's not it, but I just know how it works in the league. When you pay a quarterback what they paid Derek Carr, you kind of they want to go out and justify that money. It's like, we paid him X amount of dollars. He's our franchise quarterback. Man, I don't care about that shit, bro. It's 3rd and 2, and you've been, for the most part, running the ball well against the Carolina front. Put Taysom in there. Put whoever and try to go get it that way. But that said, let me ask you this. Where are you right now, 2 games in, with Derek Carr as quarterback?
I would say I hoped for a little more, but I'm still you just got to look around the league, bro. Offenses are struggling.
Yeah, man.
Things are. It just takes time. We've seen Drew Brees' late offense start slow and stuff like that. I just got to give it time. This is a new quarterback in a new system. I've pretty much seen everything work, just not all together. I've
Yes.
seen the pass game work. I've seen the running game work. It's just not all together. You know what I'm saying?
It feels disjointed.
It feels disjointed, and I feel like they're going to get to that point where they get into their rhythm, and it's just like boom, boom, boom. Mike Thomas is looking good. Chris Olave, I mean, what more do we have to say? You know what I'm saying? Raheem Shaheed is a dog. You know what I'm saying?
Dog, man.
Is a dog. We're bringing on Foster Moreau. Juwan Johnson, we really haven't seen much of him yet.
Nothing, man.
I think surprising. I think he will get going. I don't think that's going to be like that the rest of the season. And like I say, it goes back to the offensive line. And look, after next week, 41 coming back, baby, to cool everything down. Y'all calm down. 41 going to be in the building. You know what I'm saying? So
that will solve and help a lot of things.
Oh, so much, bro. Oh my God.
But let's go back to the whole Pete thing real quick. And I know, he was getting – I want to say this about Pete Carmichael. We saw it last week. We saw it this week. What was not working in the first half for the offense, second half he came out, he made great offensive adjustments.
Yeah.
Great offensive adjustments. Also, you brought this up during I mean, I think all of us did, seeing that Shaheed motion with Taysom in the game and the linebackers start like flowing. It just like Moses, bro. That shit just opened up.
I love that he did it again. I was like, yes, because it works. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Do it until they show you that they can't stop it.
Exactly.
We brought him up, man. An underrated player, an unsung hero in this game. Number 7, bro. Like we talked about it all offseason. Like, what is his role? What is his role? What did I keep saying? I said, until someone can show you that they could take that ball out of his hands, and like Jamal Williams got hurt. Kendra still ain't playing.
Break the glass, bro. Gotta break the glass. Bring him on out.
Bring him on out, bro. Like, just a football player, man. Just a fucking football player.
Ross Tucker got slayed last week. Everywhere. Because apparently during the game, we didn't listen, but apparently during the game, he was like, Taysom Hill is one of the best football players he's ever seen, like, period. And he just got flamed for it. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, who's the radio guy? Dan Patrick brought him on, like, do you want to retract that statement? And like,
really? Did I miss all this?
We talk about football, right? Yes. And I'm like, he's like, look, man, I just mean the dude can do everything. Like, he's a great football player, like pure football. He doesn't mean like a Hall of Famer.
Right.
He's like a pure football player. And you cannot deny that, bro. The dude is one of the best football players I've ever seen. Like, just a unique player.
He wins games, bro.
Wins games, man. Wins games. And he just irks some people in the national media for some reason. I don't understand.
It's weird.
But yeah, man, he was so useful in this game, and he's gonna be useful for this team, bro. Like, you know.
Yes. I don't know. There were some things in this game where I think you said it right. That it feels a little disconjointed. But that said, it's better to be disconjointed and kind of not be in lockstep and be 2-0 than being 0-2 and trying to figure that shit out. Because when it's 0-2, bro, that's different. It's a different type of pressure.
Dark, bro. It's dark, bro. Nobody happy. Nobody smiling. Like, I was looking at the game. Mike Thomas just smiling on the sideline.
Man, it was so good. It's so good to see Mike Thomas smile again, man.
Yeah, it really is, bro.
Like, football aside, bro. Like, fandom aside, just for him. For him.
Yeah.
It was good to see.
It really is. It really is. Jameis being Jameis. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like good vibes right now. Look, things could change in a week. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got things to fix, bro. Like, the offense has to get better. Has to get better. I have faith it will get better, but they got to do the work. Like, they got to, me, if I'm DA, man, we doing red zone periods every day this week that, you know, that they're not off or whatever. We in the red zone. If I'm Derek Carr, we going out to the back after practice and work on some things. Me and Juwan, me and Chris Olave, everybody, we getting out there. Because we got to fix it. Like, something.
Because if you DA, you saying, listen, my dude's already shown, my side said, we got y'all.
We got y'all. Yep.
We just asking y'all just meet us at the same level. Because if y'all meet us at the same level, we're gonna be a hard team to beat. Period.
Because there's no
Period.
reason it shouldn't.
No,
There's no reason it shouldn't.
Can I put a hot take out on the podcast real quick? Just little one. If the offense can meet the defense, not even 100%, they can meet the defense 50, 60% of the way. This version of the Saints team is one of the best teams in the NFC.
Hey, that's not a hot take to me, bro.
No, bro. I'm not going to say the NFC. NFL.
Ooh. We'll see. We'll see, bro.
I'm supposed to be scared of Josh.
I'm just saying, man,
Josh Allen.
I mean, we won't test it unless we get to the Super Bowl. So I don't know.
Right. That said, I said that with my chest because I watched a lot of football. We've watched a lot of football in our lives. This defense is special. Like you cannot waste.
It'll be a shame. Defense. It'll be a shame. I mean, just some of the plays where the stat line for Bryce Young, it looks better now because they started playing that stupid prevent stuff at the end of the game. But he had only completed like 11 passes for a while, bro. And he's 22 or 33 for 153, bro. 153 yards, 4.6 yards per attempt, bro.
Bro, they was just running like this coronation, like, oh, Bryce. It was like the Bryce coming out party, bro, and like didn't hear none of it.
And it was like we talked about. We knew the scramble was going to come, but man, they had him contained. He was running this way. Can't go that way. What?
Listen, the speed that Big Creep showed on that forced fumble and that play that DeMario made when listen, if 56 keep playing like this, don't disrespect him. That man needs to be our first team All-Pro. Please.
Real, bro. First team. Get out the way.
He is playing for his age of what he's doing. Unheard of, man. It's unheard of.
Unbelievable. Alante Taylor, bro, like all the talk about the slot. Adam Thielen, look, he had his catches, but it was like, what was his stat line? Caught 7 passes for 54 yards. I take that every day of the week.
Easy. Easy.
Every day of the week, I take that, bro. Alante was hitting. He was involved in the run game. Like, that's spot solidified to me, bro. You know?
Yes. It's funny though because I feel like sometimes like this team is just so predictable. When I say that, I put a tweet out. I looked it up, bro. It was August 31st when they had released Ellis Merriweather and they brought back Tony Jones Jr. I tweeted. I said, man, Kendra hurt. So we supposed to be Tony Jones Jr. running back one.
You sure did, bro. You said that shit, bro. I ain't won't believe it.
I know that because it's like. They make moves where it's just like, oh, this about to come back and bite them in the ass. Like, it's just like, you see, I just see it, bro. We're told it. And so now you go into Green Bay, and it sounds like for sure Kendra should be playing against Green Bay. And they need, because so it's like Jamal went out, you get Kendra in, but we're talking about the offense being disconjointed. So it's like everything's still kind of not, and I get it, man, like, teams all around the league, they have injuries and things like that. So that's not to be said. But the offensive line, I come back to, and I'm gonna throw this one out at you, bro. At some point, do you think about utilizing Andres Pete? Just break the glass,
I mean, I would have to study Hurst. But I mean, Pete, what we used to always say, Pete on the move is good Pete. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You get Pete on the move. I feel like you could do something with Pete. I just don't know what.
Right.
I don't know what. And look, even if you put him at guard, it ain't going to be like for the rest of the season. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's going to be out. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be walking off, whatever.
Gingerly,
yeah. So, I don't know, bro, but I feel like you got to do something. Like, you can't let the offensive line be like this. And I don't know what the problem is. With Penning, we know it's all technique with him. It's all experience and technique. And, he said today that, he took his confidence, took a little hit last week. He said he was playing not to lose last week, and today he went out and tried to attack. You know what I'm saying? Which is, that's how he needs to play, and I
Right.
think that'll work best for him. But again, it's still going to be technique things that's going to for him to improve. But he's going to have they're going to have to really watch him week to week because he could be the linchpin in how good this offense could be. You know what I'm saying? Like if he does not play well, maybe you move Hurst to left, put Pete in or something like that.
Yeah.
You might have to do that. I'm not saying do that right now.
Right.
He had a better game, but you got to watch it. Like you're gonna have to watch it week to week.
I want to give a big shout out to the Carolina defensive coordinator for whatever reason did not put Brian Burns. It felt like he didn't put Brian Burns on any side at all. Bro. Thank you, bro. Bad coaching, bro. I think this outcome to win on the road, I get it. It's just the Panthers, but you won on the road. You're 2-0.
2-0, bro.
You kind of like slayed this. I don't want to say like the Panthers was like a dragon, but like this demon that kept just like gnawing at you, bro. Like they just couldn't beat the Panthers. Whatever version of the Panthers that rolled out, bro. Like they couldn't get past them for whatever. Sam Darnold, like did not matter.
Baker Mayfield
didn't matter. So they got past this boss in if it was a video game, and it's just to me, it's just about. If we can get the consistency as fans and they can tool up the offense better, I feel a lot more confident about them going for the rest of the season. It's a little weird to me, and maybe it's like I don't know, like they feel like they bought like Jimmy Graham back for like run plays and like in the red zone, which is weird because if you just go back to that preseason game, like Jimmy was looking good out there. Like we can't use him down the middle. Like,
what's up?
I don't know. Maybe I'm nitpicking at this point, but that said, still a hell of a win. Like,
oh man, huge win, bro. Huge win because you go in there, you're 3-0. You face the Packers.
2-0.
They
2-3.
2-0, yeah. But you face the Packers with a chance to go 3-0. Then that's not an easy team to beat.
No. Although it not saying that they're the same player, but there's some similarities between like Jordan Love and Bryce Young a little bit. Now, Jordan Love obviously has better weapons and more explosive weapons, so that's a big difference.
And he's been around for a while, so
yes,
he's not he's not like a rookie, but he is his first starting season, so
right.
But we'll break that game down when it comes to it. But just to be 2-0, bro, like it just brings everything into focus to where all you can do is focus on getting better. You know what I'm saying? You ain't chasing seeding or your place in the division or none of that stuff, man. You just got to stack wins and get better, bro. So we'll see how it play out, man. But it's been interesting, bro. Like especially like the kicking game, bro. Groupie. I'm not even thinking about it no more.
None, man.
We gonna hit them kicks.
I said in the Zoom if they had stuck with Lutz over grouping, bro, they wouldn't have won week one. They would have lost.
That's a fact.
They would have lost week one if they had went with Lutz instead, bro. Speaking of Lutz, I feel like I know this is like a Saints Block Party podcast. It's just there's just this weird infatuation. Maybe it's like a like just like keeping up with Sean Payton, like wishing, like Saints fans just wishing on his downfall. Like
you know what it is, bro. It's that follow your ex on Facebook or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I've never done that though. That's what
most people do. Just lurking,
We're just have healthy brackets.
Even the Saints media, they be like,
Ross, bro, come on, Ross. You came on the pod. You retweet. I don't care what Sean Payton doing about simplifying the offense in Denver, man. Run us our second round pick and let's just keep it moving, bro. Moving. I care, and I get it. it's like you said, it's the ex. You know, he left us like in the dust and just left in the middle of the night and just left us just, and it's just like, but like, come on, like we 2-0 right now. Like I don't.
Gotta move on. Gotta move on.
It's just not on my radar at all. But it's like on everyone else's radar. Right?
Bro,
I don't know.
It's funny though. It's real funny watching it. Yeah, man, but
Hey y'all, Darius Rucker here. You know, a lot of people ask me, what inspires your music? And one of the big things is a strong sense of place. That's why I love my home state of South Carolina and want to share the awesome things it has to offer. From the beautiful mountains down to the sunny coast, it's got it all. Not to mention two of my personal favorites, great golf and amazing food. Come see why I love this place. Visit discoversouthcarolina.com.
Check engine light on? Take the guesswork out of your check engine light with O'Reilly Veriscan. It's free and provides a report with solutions based on over 650 million vehicle scans verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we can recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
we gonna see. You know, this Monday night game, it felt weird. I guess my energy was kind of low, just because working the day and stuff like that. But like, it's like, wow, they really 2-0. You know, like things are working. Like even though with the offense not clicking like we want to right now, I feel like things are working, man.
Yeah.
I think people gonna freak out about the offense, but I just give it time. Give it time. If it's like week 6, week 7,
Right.
and it's still like, man, we struggling to get to 20 points, I'm gonna start worrying. But right now, I'm just not tripping right now. I'm not tripping.
No. It's the Saints have, this offseason pretty much was kind of going all in offensively. Derek Carr, extending Juwan Johnson, bringing Mike Thomas back. All like the moves that they made. I think as fans, this is just natural as fans, like, and especially because we've seen what the defense has been able to do the first 2 weeks, we just want to kind of see like those same dividends offensively. But I will say this: I feel like the Saints, in a little ways, like they've made some maybe like not best personnel moves. Like they've known Kendre's been hurt for like this extended amount of time, and they didn't really kind of do anything to have like a backup, like that. Like that's a personnel, like that's a front office thing, right? Not so much but they get him back next week. We'll see what's going on with Jamal Williams, and then obviously the big one is AK's back after week 3. Because if they can go 3-0, bro, they like when they go 3-0, beat the Packers, and AK comes back in week 4. This is what I don't want. I don't want the offense at some point to get its footing and start looking like it can, and then the defense like, oh, okay, we could. I want this defense to show me from the start of the season to the end of the season that they are going to be a top-notch, maybe not elite, but close to elite defense that they can be. That's what I want to see.
Bro, they on a 10-game stretch of allowing 20 points or less, bro.
Come on, bro.
20 points or less.
But
man, I know Drew Brees is looking just like, damn, bro. Like, damn, 20 points or less, 10 straight games, bro. That's crazy. In this league, that's crazy.
And I just see like all the flowers been given to like Dallas. I'm like, yo, they beat the Jets with Jack Wilson.
And Daniel Jones.
Supposed to be impressed. Like the Saints held, like looking at this game, seeing how the Titans played in week 1, it should get like as a fan, you like, damn, we got that win against the Titans because like Titans like that front was hunting, bro. Chargers, bro, hunting.
Telling you, man. And Ryan Tannehill was throwing some nice balls. Was yesterday. I'm like, wasn't doing that against us.
And Derrick Henry was looking like Derrick Henry. Like the fact that the Saints were able to contain him to like what 50-ish yards on the ground. I know he had the long screen pass, but like, impressive. Want to give this shout out to, and I know, we're saying like, Derek Carr still work in progress. I will give him this. When he gets the time and he uses that pump when them double moves, like Derek Carr with Shaheed on them double moves is poetry.
I love when he steps in the pocket. He has the space to step in the pocket.
It's a little reminiscent of Drew when he got and
if they come out, yeah,
but
buddy.
That said, Saints are 2-0. We got 26 people in the Zoom, which is amazing. I feel it. I feel we're gonna get 30. We close to getting 30 in there. Hope we can get 30 for the Packers game because that is an away game. But everyone who was in the Zoom, thank y'all for being in there. If you weren't in the Zoom, if you were watching the live stream on YouTube, thank y'all. Just much love for all of y'all. Truly for supporting us. It's the season's already more fun than fucking last season.
Oh man.
Just being able to, talk about the Saints and them being, at least for the right now, for the most part, pretty good. It's completely night and day than how it was last season. Also, just really quick shout out, and I said this on the podcast, I don't understand how Andy Dalton can come in the game, put his helmet on, run the fucking play, go to the sideline, helmet off. This man just bro.
It's just beautiful, man.
Beautiful. Bro. Just look at hard. Anyhow, thank y'all. This is our rapid recap to the Saints defeating the Carolina Panthers in week 2 to go 2-0. Ryan and I, let's see, today's Monday. They play on Sunday, so we will probably be recording Wednesday for the Packers preview pod. So we'll record Wednesday night. So probably be on the lookout for it Thursday at some point. Be interesting to see because that'll be the first preview pod we'll record. Will there be at least an injury report out? And it's like the Packers injury report in terms of Christian Watson, or Aaron Jones, like it's did he get hurt?
I don't think he played this last game.
Oh, he didn't? Oh, yeah. Didn't even know that. So, I mean, we'll get to that when it's the Packers time, but thank y'all for the support, truly. If you're watching this on YouTube, I know I said this a little late, but please like and subscribe. We're already over 700 subscribers. I think we're almost close to 720, trying to get to 800. I know we can do it. But thank y'all for everything. The season is rolling. It will be the Texans meetup before we know it. It'll be the Bears meetup before we know it. And just a quick side note, I probably should have said this at the beginning, but I want to give a big shout out to our dude David. He purchased tickets to the Texans meetup, got game tickets. He's not going to be able to go. So essentially, if you're a Patreon and if you can attend the Texans game in Houston, do not hit us up if you cannot attend the game. So if you're in New Orleans or in Louisiana, you got to make the drive. That's 5-6 hour drive. Or if you're in Texas, you got to get to Houston. But if you can attend the game, reach out to us, and we're doing like a raffle for all our Patreons to join. I think there's like 12 of us, 12, 13 of us who's going to be at the game in Houston for the Texans game. So big shout out to David. He didn't have to do that. He could have sold his ticket, but he said we can give it to our community, which is amazing. Really amazing. So thank y'all. We will be back this week very quickly to preview the Packers Saints game, week 3. We love y'all. We appreciate the support. Truly. With that, we're out.
Peace.
You've got questions? O'Reilly Auto Parts has answers. Need a pro you can trust? We've got that too. No matter what you need, our professional parts people have the training and expertise to help you do things right. Deep automotive knowledge. Just one part that makes O'Reilly stand apart. The professional parts people.
O'Reilly.